Hello, hello, gamers. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are having a great day, evening, or night, wherever you are. And welcome back to another Ace Attorney Justice for All stream. Last time, what happened last time? Oh, yes, Mystic Maya. We went to her village, home, and because a doctor was trying to use her medium powers to summon forth the ghost, the spirit of the deceased nurse who had been there with the malpractice suit. And, Maya did that, and, things went, I don't think, as well as this guy was expecting them to. So instead of having the ghost sign an affidavit that said, I committed these schmurders, the man got schmurdered himself. But I remember now, I think, and this is just me, I think it was the aunt. I think it's the aunt because she is a part of the Branch family, and her child, who she claims to be a psychic prodigy, never really get the chance to do what she wants because they're not like the main family. So, without further ado, everyone, make sure you got a drink. I got some gamer juice here. Let's take a sip of this. Delicious. But yeah, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's continue on. Oh, and we met Von Karma's daughter, who likes to whip people and judges in particular, which again, I don't think you're allowed to do that in real court, but this is video game court. Anything can happen. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Whoa. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Pearl! Oh yes, her and her big forehead. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Heart. Oh, I guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. I will say she is cute. I like how she has like a slightly more pink uniform than Maya's. Alright, Judgy Wudgy. Or what did, oh, what's his face? Detective Gantz call him Udgy? Edgy? Udgy? Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Yow! I don't want to hear it, old man. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that, lady, but sure. I also like her. I like her, like everyone's got, like, their, like, bow or pose or whatever. I like hers the best. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Getting straight to the point. All right. Hi, Lotta. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Ah. Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. Violence against you? It's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah. I like her face. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the schmurder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. She's like, I will hit you again. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Alright, Lotta, give it to me. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside of the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Mystery. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the schmurder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Lotta no. Ah! Does it sound like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. A moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Whoa! Wait a minute. Huh? What is he doing over? What is she? What? It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room. Wow. Okay, well, time to poke some holes in that. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt that Maya threw this cross-examination. Just watch me. We're gonna press everything like we... Oh wait, this is still the other trial. I was like, no, my health! I forgot I was stupid last time. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Irk. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? You knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Didn't you? Witness, continue. I'm terrified. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. There's actually 2 gunshots. Was it really a gunshot? Ooh, she does not let me poke and prod. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Irk. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why are we here listening to the defense testify? The world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. I did break down the door. I did break down that door. I can break this door. Hello, Seppo. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we are streaming today. We're questioning Lotta Hart. I was gonna say Laura. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. This does feel like an inquisition. No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Judge is smiling rather openly. Take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. She seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Click. Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on in here? This gal, is she Maya? And also, the lady was standing on the other side of the room, so like, how? When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Wide stance, power pose, lady. Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate... You're here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. They entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. I was about to be like, nah man, she's taller, but I forgot their physical body changes. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again! Let's see. You absolutely certain of that? Sure am. The old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. Channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rick Given. Huh? What in the... Rick Given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Reckon given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. You would stop saying such things as... What? Rude. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Ah, just as I thought. There is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. I don't even think I would have any evidence to... How did she end up over here? Because we had established that she was over here. So how did she end up... Lightning. She's a fast as fuck ghost. I don't know. It's pretty dark over there. This man just got murked. Enough. She walked through the walls? I don't think she would have been able to, because the ghost was in Maya's body, and Maya doesn't become ethereal? But who knows? It seems that there is no issue with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. Face of the defendant cannot be verified in this photo. However, if you think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. I do. Make the wrong move. If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? See, the problem is I don't have anything. At least I don't think I do. Why is she standing so far away? That's the real question. Chat, I don't think we have anything. Did I press hard? I pressed everything. And then I pressed further on that one sentence, and then I got to here. So I didn't even get a chance to repress anything. Well, that yet gives me... Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I hate how she uses my full legal name. Really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? She said, Lana said she took 2 photos though. What was the second photo? Having established the defendant's... Just await. Okay. Chat's telling me to be patient, so I will. Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix. Warning, flashing lights. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia and her testimonies. They haunt my dreams. What? I don't know how I feel about this. You're flashing me. Her testimonies, I was being flashed. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that a child is now a grown woman. I don't like that. But Pearls, her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what were you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. She's barely fitting. Oh my god. Her testimonies are gonna pop out at any time. Her testimonies! No! Thank you, Seppo. Thank you. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Rogue. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Click. I don't like how they spelled click. They spelled it funny. I was schmurdered. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this, Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Hiya? Question Lotto one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Give her the phone book. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore... It's fine. I will, Nah, Judge. We don't need you here. We don't need you. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. What better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. He's got a lunch date. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, please hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? Got through to the judge somehow, right? Oh, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Note to self, bring whip to court. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. You took two! You took 2 photos! Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. Press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I bet Miss Von Karma steps on people for money. That's how she gets evidence and testimonies out of people. She just steps on them. Man, woman, doesn't matter. She just steps on them. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? Yeah, do you not see the child that turned into a fully grown woman standing right next to me, Judge? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. Was she, though? You've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was, kind of scared of the body, so I didn't take a good look at it. And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all? Well, I reckon that's possible. The body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray. And whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if that was... Well, what if that was that of Maya Fey? Words. Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fools spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected from a foolish fool such as you. She really likes the word fool. If that were the case, then it would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. But she's not. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice, tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. I feel like that was a audio joke. I still managed to point my camera at my end, take a shot. 2, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is this other photo you have been withholding? Show me your pictures, lady. Give me your photos. No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? But on karma. Dang it, with the testimonies. Miss Von Karma, you're holding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. I'm waiting for the day where Phoenix Wright will get a finger wiggle. Suppressing evidence like that, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? Thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Give me that photo. There's no bullet hole. Also, yo, what's wrong with her face? Her testimonies. They're out. They're on display. What is this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the crime at the crime of the scene. She crazy. Yeah, she is. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. That is most definitely not Maya Fey. Is that the aunt? Or is that just like what she looks like with the ghost? Is that just her ghost face? What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in this picture is not Maya Fey? Steve. Hold on a second. Punk. I mean, her face did kind of look like the nurse. I mean... And also, hold on a second. Give me this photo. Also, there's no bullet hole, and he's dead. So, like... What is going on? Oh. What do we think, chat? Do we insist? I assume we insist. I insist. Your Honor, as you can plainly see... Well, I'd be lying. Oh, well... Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. That is possible. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Ah, shit. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your testimonies, sorry. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? They're so big. Your Honor, please, her testimonies. But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Yeah, can't you see what's going on right now, Judge? It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in this channeling state, she physically changes into the person she's channeling. Can't help but press her testimonies. Miss Von Karma, a word, if I may. Yeah. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. But at the same time, knowing this information, I could be like, okay, well, technically, this is what happens when Maya's channeling. She takes on a physical appearance of somebody else because she is somebody else. They committed the crime using her body. That's completely illegal. What, pressing her testimonies? It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not... Yes? Because Maya's costume has a bullet hole. Like in court, people present incriminating but illegal evidence, and that puts the defendant in a negative light. The jury or whoever is officiating then must scrub that from their choice. Yeah, because the judge will be like, the jury will disregard XYZ. Going back to this, this was the costume that Maya was wearing, and it has a bullet hole in it. In the photo, there's no bullet hole in this costume. So, can I use that? Is that what I'm supposed to use, chat? I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong because I'm also, like, really low on health. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. So okay. I can prove it. Let's do it. YOLO if we mess it up. If not, we just speedrun. Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see. This picture. In this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. So you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. It's her sleeve. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Big brainus mode. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Is this lady, then? Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Haha, get penalized. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. I like that. Tisk tisk, jumping the gun, I see. Your Honor? I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? Those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. She can't prove that. Franziska? Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. You must assign a penalty. I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. Lady, you're not allowed to whip the detectives, but you just kind of do what you want. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. Jimshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Ha ha, ha ha, ha, ha. Got it. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Ooh, chat. Okay, I don't think the picture is fake. So I think it's either the bullet hole was made after or the shooter was someone else. Because, like, she looks confused. I mean, I guess the picture could be fake as well. But why would the picture be fake? Well, what furthers your goal to make it so she's not the killer? I feel like the shooter is someone else then. Because we're kind of like, oh, this isn't Maya. Okay, there's no bullet hole. So shooter is someone else. Let's try this one. Music stopped. So, fingers crossed. That's usually a good sign. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Why are you so shocked about it? Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. That's a threat. That's a threat. Hey, yo, bailiff, get this one out of here. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? Behind the screen! And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this photo is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right, now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, right? can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. My full legal name. What do you think Phoenix's middle name is? But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Lady, I had you sweating like 2 seconds ago. Chill. Or do you think you have enough in... do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Phoenix objection. Wait. To turn things around? Let me enter my mind palace and think. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? Where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? I could prove that either one of them... If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Bonk. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber is... I don't think so. I agree that someone either was in the room before the channeling ceremony started, or there's a secret trapdoor behind the thing because Pearl was holding the only key to the chamber room. I don't think, and she didn't leave the room because she ended up back there. So, is it something I can't explain yet? What do we think, chat? My vote is for either a third person had entered, even though I don't think that's the correct way of saying it, or it's something I can't explain yet. Because it definitely, Maya did not leave the room. I think, well, who was the only one with the key? Maya had the key, but then Pearl ended up having the key after. And Morgan said that it was the only copy, but what if they just made another copy? Well, if there's only one, how did that's my thing exactly. That's why I think there's a secret door behind, either a secret door or a secret panel or something behind the folding screen. That's where the person was hiding. How did Pearl get the key? I have no idea. She was just walking around with it. Put it together. Maya was the only one with the key that was in the... Maya was the only one with the key. Maya was in the chamber. Pearl was not in the chamber, but and Pearl ended up with the key. So then I guess she... So it means either A, Pearl entered, or Maya left. I feel like maybe... I feel like Maya had left the room. How? I have no idea. Because she's not in the room. Sometimes it's lit. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked at after by her aunt Morgan Fey. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Okay, I only lose a half point. Sorry, I missed what he had said. Hold on. Thankfully, my one of my monitors has the stream on a slight lag. I feel like it's this. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that. Okay. I think it's this. Yes. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? How come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl, who's a full-grown woman standing next to me. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. Smack, 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 smack. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Yikes, Phoenix. What are you doing talking to little girls? I don't want to say anything to get Phoenix right in trouble. He's a man of the law. Seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? Smack. At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Shh. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. Better watch yourself. Better watch yourself, Von Karma. Cool. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Whew. Saved by the key. Whoa! Was that you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearl back home for me? Sure, of course. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor things, so sheltered. Alright, gamers, we survived. We survived, but I'm still curious. How did someone else get into the room? We'll never know, but we're just gonna hop right into it because we got some investigating to do. I want to see what's behind that screen. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look at a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man. She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls? Oh, I see. Wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Let's have a quick chat. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. No, Maya's already naturally short, so... Listen, okay? She's not short. She's still growing. And then that snobby lady with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her... I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why is that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. What about our boyfriend Edgeworth? I feel like he was earnest and had a good heart. He was just misguided. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? That person, Mystic Maya, are talking about Mr. Edgeworth? My boyfriend. No. I only see him in my dreams now. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? Is he dead? I will channel him. No. He clutched into his foolish pride too fiercely. And died for it! Edgeworth is not dead. His career is dead. I refuse to believe that he is. Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? On top of that, this key. So when did she pick this up? I just realized I never asked you about what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what you were doing when the murder happened? Ah! What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Whoa! Oh my god, she's got two! Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? So how do I use this thing again? I present this. Do I even have the evidence for this? Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't tell you, just can't tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes, I hate that face she makes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? I feel like she... Do I have enough evidence for this? You know what? We're not gonna do this just yet. I think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some clues before I try again. Stop making that face! Okay. I'm gonna move move to here. I feel like, let me look around first. And then we'll talk to her again. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. I guess it's already over. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Yo, those some freaky eyes. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Isn't Misty Maya and Maya and Mia's mom? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event. Was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about that picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. That is why a lowly branch member such as myself must do this. You'd like to remind me that you're only a branch lady. Have you remembered anything about the Schmurder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Anyway. Misty Faye Yee. Yeah, so I have a feeling like I know how this case is gonna go. It's just my personal opinion. So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given the day off the day after the Schmurder, of course. However, I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. You've never said that before. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry. Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Aha! Man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is, Maya's mother, correct? Mystic Misty. What a name. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago. Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. Don't believe she will return to this village in any case. In 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to be the next master. However, with this Schmurder, I'm afraid. Must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. For some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back there at the time of the schmurder. That's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I always count on Lotta to make things hard. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. Pattern is fading too, but I recognize a few characters on here. Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Yes, this is the altar. Whatever feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. Blah blah blah. This is where the medium sits. I presume there are 4 panels on this floor. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Eyes keep drawn to the blood in the center of it. Okay, then. We're gonna move out of here. We're gonna move to the Winding Way. June 21st. Looks like there's no one here. Though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Aw. Sadness. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. Is burning trash really a good idea? Garden with a small lamp, traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Piques my curiosity. I've looked at it. Look at this vase. Bam. Really old urn. Ashes of a long person long dead inside. It looks like something with long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. Alright, let's go to the side room. See what happens. I still love this thing. Bedding is all laid out again today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the schmurder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes. Pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, with a few folding pieces. Channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. It's a ghost! Okie dokie. Well, I guess we go back to the meditation room. Let's go back to here. See if we can talk to... Save real quick. I'm just curious to know. Let's try this, shall we? Alright, let's see. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when this murder happened, okay? Here? Pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. No, I wasn't. Oh. Oh, I feel a little better. You know what? don't think I have enough evidence. This case has had out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Let's go see if we can talk to Maya. Maybe she'll give us something. Alright then. Never mind. She's still in here. Alrighty, I guess we just try, because this is the only, like, there's nowhere else I can go. Chat, do we know how accurate I have to be? Like, how accurate when I'm like, you were here, do I need to be? Have a look at the black key. An old steel key, a green gem set in the center of the tip of the key's grip. And the urn. I should take a look. I've looked at the urn. It doesn't say anything. It's a really old urn. There are ashes of a person long dead inside. It's like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. That's all the game tells me. Oh, show the key to Pearl. So here. Send key to you. What about this key, Pearls? You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yep. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. Incinerator? She talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? You gonna tell my mother? Huh? You mean, tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place. Thank you, chat. I was a little stuck. This. What? Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And now are running at top speed towards me. Girlie, what were you... Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So, like, it's my turn? It's nice to see you, too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. I hate how many times she says, like... Oh, really? For example? For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Alright, let's talk. I am. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know. Sorry, folks. Like, you know. Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Karain channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye's family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic. Huh? That urn is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. Amy, I want to ask you about the Schmurder. Schmurder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Oh, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, Schmurder thing. Yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Karain Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at this clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Wow, Phoenix, just like that? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like... It's got something to, like, do with the Schmurder? Cookie delivery.
That was loud, sorry.
That was loud, jeez. I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. What? She's got two locks, one for each testimony. Psyche locks. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry our mouth open on this one. Cool. Give me that incinerator. That's right. Girl said she found this key in the incinerator. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. Tiny bit, but still. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. I'm just gonna... okay. Alright, like, I'm really sorry, but I don't know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. Said anything about giving this to you. Alright. Imagine someone asks you a question, you answer, thinking about something else, and the spiky-haired lawyer just stares at you both surprised and confused for no reason. Let's move back to here, and let's give this a try. Okay, well, the incinerator's like here. Pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. What? Yeah, I know. You know what? Let's present this then. What she thinks about that. I'm not sure it is helpful to you in some way. I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. This feels so weird, talking to a kid like this. I have gone to the side room. Alright, let's see. Side room. Yeah. I have examined the side room. I've examined everything in here. It says a few channeling costumes sit inside of it. I wonder if I go to... She's got locks and I can't talk to her yet. So, let's go here and ask about this. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. This has nothing to do with your spiritual power. Okay. Okay, for some reason okay. Oh, maybe Maya's back and I can talk to her? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Hi, Pearls. Alright, I'll be back. Hustle! June 21st, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So? How was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little bit more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I can do is cause trouble. Ah, I see. I can talk to her about Pearl's alibi. So, how was it today's trial, I mean? You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. You have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick? The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not, you're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but... there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. It's exactly what Lotta said, too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then... I really am... You were not the real Schmurderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think it was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearly, what about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick. You don't think she did it, did you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute. Really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us, we were playing with her ball. Ball? Huh. Sounds like a dead end to me. So, about this ball. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. Clothing box? Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. Really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, Maya. Thanks, bye. Oh, really quickly. Can she tell me anything about this? I just stole the urn. That's Karain's sacred urn. Mystic Amy's soul is sealed inside of it. Yeah, I know all about it. And about how she's the founder of the Karain technique. Oh, look at Mr. Smarty here. Thinks he knows it all. You sound like a true... you sound like an occult fanatic. Trust me, this isn't going on my resume anytime soon. You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wonder when it became so cracked. Alright. Oh! Hi, Lana. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lana! She ran off into the manor. Alright. Hustles in after her. Lana! Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and you'll turn to dust. Ball. Steel samurai ball. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. Doesn't look like she's here. Ball. I said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Yoink, my ball now. Ah! What are you doing in here? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. You crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the... She can be called an adult. Okay. Interesting. June 21st. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair? Ah, she means Lana. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Alright, I think I have enough evidence now. Did Maya say? I assume that if she was playing... I assume that if she was playing with a ball... Was she playing in the side room? Because I can't choose out here. It has to be one of these rooms.
Battery 60%.
Alright, we're gonna go into the channeling room one more time. Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? Must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. So then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay. Anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland? I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Grr, Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Okay. Okay. What if I just present her with the ball? Okay. Alright. Problem is I need to figure out where she was. Amy Faye. What do you... Stop saying Amy in the chat, jeez. I don't know what you mean. Oh god. Yeah, but that still doesn't help me with anything. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's try this. Did she break it? I think it was broken before we got here. Pearl, you have to tell me. You gotta tell me, Pearly. Okay. Do I have to be... Why would Pearl not want to talk about that pot? Is it because she broke it? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Oh, wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? You were playing with your ball. Take that! You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Bam! One broken. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. Oh. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. The vase broke. Take that! This urn. It's a village treasure, right? Spirit of the founder of the Karain technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps in here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Ah! The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? Morgan find out, she'd be really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Voice is shaking. How can you tell that the urn was broken? Do I present it again? Ooh. Chat? Chat, we got one try, one chance, one opportunity. Do I present the... Because I can present profiles in this game, so I wonder if I just present, like, her profile. Because, like... Okay. Take that! Who started the Karain channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how did you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Ah, gasp! I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Got her, chat. Got her. Unlocked this kid. Wait a minute. I get HP back? Let's go. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. That's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it into the hallway and fixed the urn there. Hallway? In the Winding Way? Yes. Oh, sweet girl. She did her best. Channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things. When it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the Schmurder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick. What is it, Pearls? I'm gonna get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be freed from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Sacred urn updated. Okay. So we learned about her alibi. And the only thing... I need to get her to talk about the traffic accident. Don't think I have anything... I mean, I could try to present her sister's profile. I hate this, so spooky. I like how they're like, nope, no eyes for you. Nope, none. Well, let's give it a try, only because I don't... See, the thing is I don't have a lot of evidence about her. Let's give it a try. Oh, my wrist. Unlocking pearls gave me some health, so let's take a peek. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Amy just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Maybe this? Oh wow, so like that person... Oh, okay. Can't tell me you don't know. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. Okay, alright, I get it. Okay, then let's see if you know about this person's act. Okay, I need an actual person. Whose accident was it? Well, technically, Pearl had an accident by accidentally breaking... Yeah, let's... Oh, wow. Okay. So it has to specifically be a car accident. Okay. No in this case. Okay. Have I not met this person yet? You have a license photo? Just curious. No, I don't have like a driver's license. Do I need that? Okay. Don't think I have enough evidence. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. I had a feeling, so we're gonna go here. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got. Phew. I think I found out everything I can. Can't see how it all adds up. Meanie being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister! I'd like to think he's just standing there, like, mumbling to himself. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? Nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix! I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Enie, but where am I gonna find info like that? Oh, I get it. Can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah! Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Oh, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, You're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you gonna do about... What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are ya? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Alright, let's chat with you, Lotta. Tell me what you got. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. We forgive her, chat? We not forgive her? I'm gonna forgive her. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still... what? No. No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Yeah then, Lotta Heart, at your service. Share with you all the dirt I've dug up. But thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. Maya was not the real schmurderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eeny Meeny? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Granny, you and me, we're all together that whole... I never imagined it could be her. But that makes sense, because Dr. Gray's the reason her sister passed away. Wanted revenge? So Lotta suspects Eeny, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eeny. About this clipping. Now you listen here, boy, and listen good. You can't go... Additional piece of paper, people got eyes on the front. You know why? So they can see in front of ourselves, not behind. What's this about? You feel him energy? Nope. Oh. Give me the tea. That's Eeny Meeny, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Your sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I also heard that Eeny was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Korean Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes. Yes. Tell me more. Speaking of Eeny, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? Hey, you said you'd give it to me for free. It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go and find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? To the hottie clinic. Spoiled gumbo sounds... Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Gotta go check out this hottie clinic. Is it filled with hotties? Better be filled with very attractive people. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. So, this is where Eeny was hospitalized. Hey! Okay, I recognize this character, but not from this game. I know who this is. It's funny. Okay. Yes? Are you here to visit a patient? Ah, yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, so what can I help you with? Huh? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eeny Meeny. Hmm? Miss Meanie? Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes. Oh, her. Huh, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh with an old man to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Yes? Yes? Uh-huh. Oh, yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hati. Ho ho. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I could talk to. It's this guy. Alright, sir. Tell me about your clinic, then. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yeah. Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Ho ho. Yes? What does that look for? Yes. There's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. And when they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. Huh? Do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. Do you know about Miss Eenie? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl she was transferred here from the general hospital. The general hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something... No, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. Oh, and those TV shows too, right? You see them, right? Yes? I'm never gonna get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. It's gotta be something I can show to this old coot. That's hilarious. Maybe... this? So what do you know about this? I see this, and, my mind's blank. Yes, it's boring. That's why. Boring! Yes, how do I put it? If you had more, attractive items. Yes. This guy likes... he's a pervert, right? Give me testimonies. Let's see, can I do this? Miss Eenie is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right? Present my badge. Oh. Yeah, sure. Wish I could see her again. Maybe next time she has a big accident? Yes. I'll tell her for you. Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a schmurder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. Trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? I have to explain this to him. Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? Actually, I'm this clinic's walking fictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, and I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Oh. Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eeny Meeny, right? Little Miss Eeny Meeny? That girl. I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl. That's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. It was, yes, a year ago? She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see... Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars. Yes. Was she in the car with her sister? Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible wounds. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation? Yeah, are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes. Sure things are still going good. Her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Is it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I hear the picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So, see, I got her picture. It's a way to remember her. Yes, well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. The treasure, my treasure, precious. Alright, that makes sense. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows, I didn't bother to ask. It would probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. So you looked up information on Eeny's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it, do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something might come up. Like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eeny was in the passenger seat. Passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. Strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Eeny fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. New clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eeny had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's been half a year. Huh? Yes, so, how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eeny I said hi, okay? Yes. I don't like that man. Time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Alright, I know where we're going. Well, alright, who's here? Who wants to chat? Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell them. Things sure are getting interesting. Ah, but honestly, I tell ya, the granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A schmurder, that's what. Oh, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? The stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. Is it something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Know where Eni is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. Got something to ask her? Yeah. Got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. I heard the master had always been the eldest daughter. Eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh? They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Mia said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. It's made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. And all sorts of things too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. That's not the button I wanted. Go here. I'm gonna go here. Alright, Eeny Meeny, get your butt over here. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's because I went all the way to heckin' to the hospital and back. Phoenix Wright is hustling his buns. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Alright, we're gonna try it. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Nothing of importance. Huh? Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. He just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about it. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about this certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Use this. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eeny Meeny, is like pretty common. What in the world are you blabbing about? Your sister's name, Meeny Miny, is in here too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Ooh. Can I... Oh. Let's present Director Hottie and see what happens. Like, you shouldn't throw, like, trifling things around, you know? Trifling? Truffling. Trifling, maybe. So, like, let's use our brains, okay? Ooh. I actually don't. Thank you. Okay, guess I don't have this final piece of evidence. Present license photo. Again? So, at first I used her photo. She was like, whose accident? So I used her photo. And then she was like, well, how do you know that was me? And then I used the updated newspaper clipping that Director Hottie had given me. Oh yeah, then the paper again, yes. Okay. No, the profile. The photo. Word. What photo? The photo of her license? Okay. That. Just the license. Take that! This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Oh, we got one. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to the schmurder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman that died in that car accident could be... Now I present the sister. Take that! I believe it was your sister, Minnie Miney. Minnie. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Got her! Get them walls down, lady. Alright, girlie, tell me your secrets. Yeah, I was, like, riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. There's nobody driving in that car. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. So that's who that was. That was Eenie. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. That makes sense, because her hair's all curly like that. Dr. Gray really caused that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to schmurder Dr. Gray. Hahaha, it seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Hahaha. Music got intense. Okay. She's still in here? Oh, she's gone. It's time to go. Yeah, I assume so. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Back to the meditation room. Back to the village. Oh! Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey! Hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pit detective. Do not upset me further. He's just trying to show little kids guns. That's what he's trying to do. Ah, sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. What's wrong, Pearl? Tell me what's up. Mother, this has never happened before. Girls. Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. It's okay, little one. Take your ball. Take your ball. Oh. Yes. We go to the detention center next. Alright, kid, bye. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia. Testimonies. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Memory serves. Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Yeah, ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try. Do I do this? Pew! Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to oh, okay, wait, hold on. I need to talk to her first. Talk. Tiki-talkie. Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real schmurderer, I mean? Ah. There it is. 3. Oh my god, her testimonies are locked up. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Okay. Also, when did the Schmurder enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing in front of the room after the channeling started. What do you think she's protecting? I think she's protecting her mother. Not gonna lie. Maybe? She did go missing. Missing. Which means that the Schmurderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the Schmurderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. Power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling. Something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, required. What was that word? Acquired, not inquired. I have heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism. Amitabha? I apologize for the pronunciation. To this day, her soul is still seated in the Qur'an sacred urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Amitabha. Okay. I was close, I think. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? And meet Abba. Understandable. Alright. Mystic powers. That guy's like, what the fuck? Schmurderer. Joke's on us, it was Pearl this entire time. Chat, kids never seen a gun before and someone was just like, hey you. Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Ooh. Who do I think you're protecting? I mean, I know you're protecting Maya, for sure. Let's try this. Got it on the first try. Morgan Faye, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Got one. Well done, but while this murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know, chat. Okay, so just going through the thought process here, it could be this cloth scrap. Think map out the events carefully. Okay, so... Trust my gut. Okay, so the reason I cast suspicion on Morgan Fay is because we caught her talking to someone, not sure who, about how, you know, things will be in their rightful spots. People will be in their rightful spots just a little bit longer. So, that's that. So, the day of the schmurder, Maya and the doctor go in. Morgan, myself, and, what's her face? Lotta, we're outside. And then we hear the bangs, we kick the door down. Morgan's like, hey, you go call the police, I'm gonna deal with it. So we don't know what happened after that moment. So, what do I find? This box, 8 inches off the ground. Or maybe it's a profile. Because, like, if Pearl also has, like, stupid strong spiritual power, then that's why Morgan would try to dethrone the main family, and maybe hadn't thought of a way to do it until Eenie Meenie came along and was like, hey, this guy killed my sister, and he thinks my sister did another crime, so how about we work together and we frame someone else for it? Chat, I need you to tell me, is it a profile or is it evidence? I just need a small point in the right direction. Okay, it's a piece of evidence. Okay. So, what would cast suspicion? Under repair in the hallway until police came. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator, small amount of blood on. Maya's costume, a knife, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingerprints. Stole. Oh, I feel like maybe show me evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. I was wearing her costume when she was arrested, so who changed her? Good point, chat. I think this? No, you're wrong. Try again. She already had an alibi. It's true. There was some evidence that would put suspicion onto me. Okay, so then it's this. Proof is this piece of clothing. That's a nice temperature tea. Nice drinking temperature, not a very nice holding temperature. Found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. When Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. Just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? Why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who would have done that. The person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Argument is too flimsy? Huh? You have no proof that this piece of clothing was actually from Maya's costume. But this blood... Do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that the piece of clothing is from Maya's costume? Was the costume in the box? No, was in the chamber more specifically. What? Sorry, it's in the chamber more specifically. So, the key. Because Maya had the key. Brain working. This is the proof I think you're looking for. Key to the channeling chamber, huh? Beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. This is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. Both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. Burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The person who was thinking of taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. Bah! Did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt was the culprit, then how did she commit the schmurder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to schmurder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? She needed an eeny meeny. This? Let's go. Eeny meeny, she's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny meeny warm enough that I can... We're in cahoots! Get cahooted, you and your testimonies. We did it, chat. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have to know a lot about Fae Manor and the village itself to do this. Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Meenie was involved somehow. We have one big problem on our hands. Problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. He doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Ooh. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fae. Hiya and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. And the next day, the final plot will be laid out. But I think that's where we're going to end it for now, chat. Because in that way, the next stream will be the finale of this trial. Maybe? Depends on how much they split up the trial. But, yeah, so, you know what? Phoenix doesn't think that me and Eenie has a motive, but I know what the motive is. Eenie, so here are the motives. So, Eenie, I don't know how Eenie and Morgan got connected, but that's a story for a different day. That's the only thing that I'm not 100% sure on. So, this is my prediction. Eenie being upset that her sister passed away, completely valid, but also upset that Dr. Gray was still accusing her sister of, like, being the reason those patients passed. And also, like, knowing probably that he was the one who caused it. Like, Eenie probably knew the truth about the whole malpractice thing and was upset because she had told us many times that the doctor was working her sister to the bone. So, you know, because he was probably trying to keep her quiet about whatever had happened. So, Eenie has a grudge against Dr. Morgan. Or no, Dr. whatever his name, Dr. Gray. Morgan, on the other hand, being the older sister, who didn't get chosen as the successor, is understandably upset. You know, it's traditionally the older sister, but she didn't have the powers that were required of the role that she was supposed to take, so her younger sister took it. And then Morgan was cast aside to the Branch family. And then, you know, resentment, anger is building up, and then the whole trial with Misty 16 or 17 years ago in-game happened, and then she just abandoned her duties because she's supposedly the head of the family. So Morgan probably took over as, like, acting master because Maya wasn't there to, like, take over the role, nor was she ready to. So when Maya went back and properly finished her training, Morgan's resentment probably increased again, being like, well, now she's back, and because Morgan was saying that Misty has another 4 years to come back to the village or she's pronounced dead. Like, she's just considered dead. So then, within those 4 years, Morgan probably would have had a plan to try to get rid of Maya some other way, but then Eenie, probably overhearing something that the doctor said about, you know, going to a medium, like, trying to blame the thing on the sister, and Eenie, who is an occult fan, know where to go to possibly set up something like this. And when she met Morgan, was probably their motives aligned, their individual goals aligned, so they decided to work together. Eni was in the box behind the screen and shot the dude, and that was the first bullet. And then either that or they were channeling and Eni shot while Maya was still in her channeling and then just kind of took it upon herself. We don't really know. But that's my final verdict, is that's where my thought is leading to, like, how everything happened. But I guess we'll have to figure that out next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Thank you so very much, everyone, for joining me today. I'm hoping to see you folks either Wednesday or Friday of this week. Thursday, probably not. Depends on how the day goes. But yeah, either Wednesday or Friday of this week, where we will hopefully finish up this trial and move on to the next episode. But again, we'll see what fate has ahead of us, has in store for us in the next episode. So I hope you have a great day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you folks in the next stream. So peace and chicken grease. Bye. I'm gonna hit the right button this time.